Hey guys, Hamsterwheel Gaming here with a new video, and today I'm going to do something different. Today I'm going to show you the characters that I have on all the WoW servers I play on. That is WoW Vanilla, WoW Burning Crusade, Cataclysm, and even Mist of Pandaria. And yeah, this is going to be a little bonus video. I just want to show you guys what characters I have. I mean, I have a million of characters, and I'm just going to show you the most important characters that I have made videos with, that I play on currently, etc, etc. And I'm going to start off with my mage. This is pretty much my main character on the WoW Vanilla server. And I'm just going to check out my gear. Got the Spellweaver's Turban, Diana Pearl's Necklace. I got full Bloodvine, that's pretty nice. And 3 Sorcerer's items, which is pretty nice too. I got the Trinket, which gives me 100 extra spell damage, and a few other things. It's not bad. I have, let's see here, 265 spell damage, 5% extra crit, 6% extra hit, and 5 mana every 5 seconds. Which is pretty good actually, and I intend to do some raiding with this character, meaning AQ20, Zugarup, and after that maybe some Molten Core and Blackpin Lair. Those are all plans for the future. I mean, right now I'm just really busy with other things in my life and work and such, so I don't have that much, I barely have any time to do a full MC raid, which can take up to 5 hours. So yeah, but that's those are all plans for the future. And yeah, this is my mage. It's pretty cool. He's ready to raid, and it's actually the second character that I made on the vanilla server. And now I'm going to show you the first character I've made there. Alright, this is actually the first character I've made on the Feenix WoW vanilla server. And it's my Tauren Shaman. It's called Mariku, which is actually the name of my very first character in WoW Retail back in 2005. I was a Tauren Druid back then, but now I'm a Tauren Shaman. And as you can see, he's elemental. He's got some pretty nice gear actually. I'm going to show you. Got the Coil of Elemental Fury, Diana's Pearl Necklace, Deep Earth Spalders. I'm really proud of these. 40 extra nature damage. That's pretty insane for shoulders. And you got Bloodvine Chest Piece. And I got 4 out of 8 from the 5 Thunder set, especially the boots and the gauntlets that I'm really proud of. And I got the Lost Crit of Zed with 30 spell damage, enchanted, or enchanted if you will. I got this one, this is really awesome, shield with 7 stamina and 20 spell damage. That's really rare actually, having a shield with spell damage. We got the Draconic Infused Emblem, obviously the trinkets, Briarwood Reed, then a bunch of spell damage rings, which are not really that great, but yeah, combined I have, let's see here, 313 spell damage with the nature damage, 2% extra crit, and 3% extra hit. And you know, why not show how much damage I can do with my Elemental Shaman. So, let me see here. I have the Dark Moon Fair buff, by the way, so you can take that into consideration. Activate my Trinket, Elemental Mastery. So there you go. That's about, it's pretty badass actually. I mean, I have created over 2k, but that's with a little bit more help and maybe a wizard oil, something like that. But still, 1850 for an elemental shaman is not bad at all. So there you go. That's my first character I've ever made on the Feenix server. Alright, moving on to my druid. This is the third character I've ever made. And he's called Mariko with an O, because I've already taken the name Mariku with my shaman. But yeah, this is my balanced druid. He's pretty badass. Let's check out the gear. I have 2 Bloodvine. What else? You know, the Cloak of Hakari Worshippers, 2 out of 8 Feral Heart. Pretty cool necklace, Dreaming Circlet, which is not bad. Zillion Ceremonial Staff. I got the Trinket again. For people wondering, I do vote every day on the for the server, so you get 4 vote points every day. And I actually use that to buy this emblem because it's a massive gear upgrade and it's just really fun getting those big ass crits out there. Got the Briarwood Reed, a bunch of spell damage. Oh, these actually, I think these are actually the same rings as on my shaman. But yeah, Wolf Runner shoes and just a bunch of other gear. And I got 311 spell damage, but that is with the wizard oil, so I think it's 286 or something like that. But yeah, that's my balanced druid. What else can I show you? Obviously got the Moonkin form, rocking the Moonkin. And I think with my Trinket I can crit for about 2k with Starfire. So yeah, that's my druid. There you go. Alright, moving on to my Warlock. As you can see, he's called Rotten Lock. He is Affliction Destro, meaning 5 points of Shadow Mastery and 1 point of Rune. So you get the big ass crits. And he's mainly focused on shadow damage. You got the Felcloth Hood and Felcloth Robe. That's pretty cool. 2 Death Mist items, including the shoulders and the wrists. Got the Cloak with Hakari Worshippers. As I just stated, I vote every day for points on the server. And this one is 10 vote points. So you can get that really quick, and it's just a cloak with a lot of spell damage. So it's really good. I got the Zulian Ceremonial Staff, also a pretty standard choice. You can buy this thing for 200 gold in the auction house, which is not too bad, considering it's a very good level 60 staff. What else I got? A bunch of standard items, actually nothing too interesting. I got this one, the Underworld Band. It's actually a funny story. I leveled this character like 2 years ago, and back then you could buy this ring for around 50 gold off the auction house. And nowadays it's 600 gold. So quite a difference. But I managed to pick this up for around 60 gold, so I got really lucky. I got 290 spell damage. As you can see, 100 shadow damage, that's a lot. And as I stated, I'm Affliction Destruction. And if I crit with my Shadow Bolt, you obviously get the improved Shadow Bolt debuff on the target, or buff on the target. And if I crit again, then I do, I don't know, like 2.2k with Shadow Bolt, maybe a bit more with the trinket activated. So yeah, this is my Warlock. It's pretty fun. I use this mainly just to muck around in Battlegrounds. I've played a little bit of PvP. Just a little bit. I'm a sergeant. Nothing too fancy. I just like to mess around with this one in Elthric Valley, you know. Do some nasty Shadow Bolt crits from a distance. I don't have any crit in this character, which is kind of a shame, but yeah. There you go, this is my Warlock. Alright, moving on to my Rogue. That's right, I got an Undead Rogue here because, you know, if you go Rogue, you have to go Undead for Will of the Forsaken. Let me just see. He's called Hamsterwheel, which is actually kind of ironic because that's actually the name of my channel. But it's not the main character, as I just said. This is this is actually the character that I used to do some Will PvP. I actually made a really crappy video a long while back of me doing some PvP, and it's really bad. So while I was making it, I was gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna make a sweet PvP video and then upload it on YouTube, and people will love me. But as soon as I was done with the video, I realized it looks terrible. So, but it's really fun doing some world PvP with a Rogue. Let's see the gear. 5 out of 8 Shadowcrafts. Got the blue necklace, a few other auction house items. Crawlblade, gotta have that if you're a Rogue, unless you're a stabby backstab Rogue. What else? Trinket, very important. And the Perpetual Flame Firework, which is a trinket that you got from Feenix because the server was down for several days. It does nothing. All it does is shoot some firework in the air. A bunch of random rings. Oh, these are actually nice. Abyssal Leather Leggings of Striking. And it's pretty cool. It's a pretty nice Rogue. But far from great. But still, it's very fun to do some world PvP in this and just gank people. Because you just have so much control. So yeah, that's my Rogue. I even have a macro that makes me laugh when I kill someone. Yeah, I'm a bit of a douchebag when I play my Rogue, I admit. So that's my Rogue. Okay, this is my Hunter. Super Sand, Troll Hunter. Again, lots of vote point gear. Let me just move out of the way. Lots of vote point gear. 6 out of 8 Beast Stalker. Which actually, Beast Stalker is actually really nice for hunters. As opposed to Magisters or Dread Mist, because that shit is just terrible for casters. It has no spell damage whatsoever. But this actually has a lot of agility, which is really nice. Other than that, yeah, a bunch of terrible rings. I know. I leveled this character just because I wanted to get 160, because it was actually very fun leveling this character. So there you go. Nothing really interesting about this one. I haven't done a single dungeon with this one, so. Yeah, I just leveled this and voted on the website to get some dungeon gear, and that's pretty much it. So nothing else to show you. What else I got? Oh yeah, marksmanship. And that's pretty much it. That's my hunter. Alright, we're gonna move on to my big ass warrior. His name is Pot. I don't know why actually. I don't know why I call him like that, but whatever. And just like my hunter, it has a lot of vote point gear. 7 out of 8 valor actually, and the hydraulic armor. This warrior is actually pretty nicely geared. I mean, I have this necklace. The cape is a little bad. It still does the job. Arcanite Reaper, obviously, because that thing looks badass in a Tauren. It just looks humongous. Pretty cool. And does a lot of damage. Rudent Guard Captain. Uther Strength, not really that important. 2 rings, which are really nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I've done a little bit of PvP on this, but just like my hunter, I just leveled this character because I just wanted to see what a warrior was like at high level. And while I was leveling, obviously I voted a lot so I could buy this gear. So and I used this as my a shooting target, if you will. I just log on my mage because this is actually on a different account. So let's say I log on my mage and I duel my warrior. Then I put it in Berserker stance and activate Recklessness, which means 30% increased damage. And I just see what kind of crits I can do with my mage or my shaman or whatever. So, but it's still pretty cool, and it's fun to just pick this warrior up every now and then, and join a random BG. It's always fun. So there you go. This is my warrior. Yeah, okay, welcome to my second shaman. That's right, I have two shamans here on the server. Yeah, if you haven't noticed already, I really like leveling characters. And since you level really fast in this game, I might as well just pick up a few characters and level them to level 60, because I really like doing that. This is my enhancement shaman, as you can see. It's got the big old Arcanite Reaper. And I actually have a video up of me doing some nasty Wind Fury crits. You can check that out on my channel. But let's go through the gear. It's actually not that bad, actually. I got the Rage Fury eye patch, blue necklace, what else? Death Eater breastplate, which is really nice, 2% extra crit. And got some blood mail, which is also awesome, 2/8 Beast Stalker. And then these 2 rings again. By the way, if you're noticing, these rings are 2 vote points each. Well, actually this one, not this one. This one is 2 vote points in the vote point shop, so it's really cheap, and it has a bunch of armor, so it's kind of cool. Blackhand's Breath. So again, I use this character just to PvP around and just mess around a bit. But yeah, that's it. This is my enhancement shaman. It's called Shock Trooper. Alright, moving on to the Alliance side. That's right, I got a bunch of Alliance characters as well. This is my Paladin. You might have seen this in my WoW Vanilla Smite Priest video, where I do some crits. And at the end of the video, I actually used this Paladin and my Warrior to see how much damage I can do with Smite and Holy Fire. And so yeah, and this is just another character that I made to see what it's like to level a Paladin. And the verdict is not really that great. It's not my class, but it was still pretty fun to do. And my gear is pretty terrible, actually. I almost got the full Imperial plate set, which makes me look kind of cool. It makes me look like a Stormwind Guard. Other than that, yeah, nothing interesting. Just another character that I made for fun to see what it was like to level a Paladin. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta show you. Nothing interesting about this character. So there you go. This is my Paladin. Alright, moving on to my main character on the Alliance side, on the WoW Vanilla server. It is my Smite Priest. You might have seen this priest in my Priest Smite and Holy Fire crits video. And you know, I thought it was just really fun, because obviously if you're going DPS, you're going Shadow. That's the obvious choice. And you know, you can spec Discipline Holy, and it's always been kind of an underdog spec, if you will. No one really ever chose that, apart from a few people. And I really like that, because it's a lot bigger challenge to get some really nice crits up. That's just part of the fun, you know, being able to actually do some decent damage while you're in a spec that is not as good as Shadow. And if you watch my video, my biggest crit so far is 2,600 with Holy Fire. And that is absolutely massive. I'm going to check out the gear. Dreamweaver Circlet, Janus Pearl Necklace, 3 out of 8 Virtuous. Akari Worshippers, again the Cloak, Bloodvine Vest, really nice. Zulian Ceremony Staff, I bought that, really nice. Untapped Power, 29 spell damage on the belt, really nice. Another Dreamweave piece, this is just mainly just to get some spell damage up. The rings are terrible. Got the Trinket, Briarwood Reed, and the wand is also terrible. I mean, it has fire damage. Just, yeah. So yeah, I use this priest mainly just to muck around a bit in AV, get some fancy crits. And while we're here, because I still have 11 minutes remaining on my Supreme Power buff and I got the Dark Fortune buff, let's just check out how much damage I can do. Oh, I fell down. Sorry. Screw it, I'm gonna use these boars. I'm just gonna click very slowly. There we go. 1540, so that's about 1,000. Yeah, 1,050 smite and Holy Fire hits, which is not too bad if you ask me. So yeah, this is my priest. There you go. The Smite Priest, Orc Hunter.